Hello everybody, I am Shackles and welcome back to Let's Play Zombie Shooter 2. So, we left off just here in the last part, and what we're going to do is just basically equip ourselves up exactly as I had done at the end of the last episode. So we're gonna sell off this pistol, despite it saving my life in the last one. I probably shouldn't have repaired that actually. I'll just sell it anyway, and I'll get the new armor, and we'll buy a load more ammo here. Oh, I didn't mean to go out of the shop there. We'll just go back in, buy a bit more ammo, and we'll get moving. This is pretty much the only gun I'm going to be using from here to the end, so don't really need to worry about buying new weapons. It's pretty much the most powerful of the machine gun anyway. Right, let's get a move on, shall we? You're stronger than I thought. Okay, I'll let your sister go if you leave us alone. Now there's that, remember I said about pretty early in the game that the text gets a little bit mixed up, because at the start of the game, if you play as a male character, she's counted as your partner or your wife, and if you play as a female character, she's counted as your sister. But they didn't actually sort of do anything about that in the actual text, or the script for the actual game, or dialogue I should say. And so either way it always ends up being your sister at the end of it, despite the actual letter at the start of the game. So that's another bit of a fault. I do give out about it a bit, because don't touch anything, it's all my life's work. I do give out about it. I know that you might see it as being a bit nitpicky, but there's not really any excuse for it. I mean, it's not that hard to implement, you know, a slight change in dialogue. It's not like they paid voice actors or anything, because there is no actual voice acting in the game. Whether that's true a fault of just forgetting, not putting it in, or whether it was their full intentions and they just forgot about it, or what, I don't know. Or they didn't want to put voice actors in this one and they just left it out and forgot to take out the options. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's no real way of telling as to why it's there in the options, but it's not actually in the game. But it doesn't take much to change a bit of text in accordance to the characters you're playing. It's not a complex. If you're able to program a game like this, you're able to program something like that into a game, and it's not that difficult. I mean, it's pretty clear that these guys are really good programmers. There's no doubt about that. So, you know, I just don't see there being any excuse. I know it's very small and it's not really a big deal, but, you know, and maybe I am being a little bit nitpicky and a little bit harsh on the game, but at the end of the day, like, there's still no excuse for such a silly mistake from Signal Team. Like, the guys have been making games long enough now that they should be making silly little mistakes like that, because it's part of the story. Like, you know, all along, like, if you play as a male character, all along you've been there thinking, right, I'm going to save my partner or my wife or whatever, as a part of the story. That's what you've been thinking all along, and then all of a sudden you're being turned around and told that it's your sister. So that's a little bit fucked up in a lot of ways. So, you know, it's a bit weird, you know. I might concern some people. So yeah, it's a little bit of a boo-boo that shouldn't have happened. But sure, you know, I'm not going to go like really hard on them when it comes to she'll die in throes of pain and you're the one following her. I think that's what that said. That actually disappeared quite quickly for considering usually the text doesn't go quite that quick. But yeah, it's just one of those things that, you know, I don't really. I just think it was a big mistake on their behalf that shouldn't have happened. Whoa, security drones. But you know, I'm not going to whinge about it or, you know, go over the top about it. There's no point. Right, I'm gonna give myself a bit more health. This is where the game starts to get really chaotic. Like, this is the second last level now. So this is where it starts to get a little bit chaotic. You start getting more of these guys with the massive rocket launchers. There's 2 more of them in there now at this moment in time. There we go. Okay, calm down there, big boy. There we go. We're going to be coming across a lot more of these guys now. And the only problem with this level is that sometimes it crashes up and it stops you from progressing, which is very annoying. But if it happens, I'll just have to restart over, and I'll probably do what I usually do, and I'll just pause the recording and get back to where I was before it crashed. Well, it does sometimes happen with this level. It happened to me once before anyway. Please don't touch then. Ask what you want, we can rule the world together. Very cliche. Usual bullshit of the evil guy. It's a lot of, you know, the dialogue is pretty crappy because, you know, it offers nothing new to the, you know, to the big bad guy at the end, because it's just the usual shit like, we can rule the world together, this is my life work, blah 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 blah. You know, it's there's nothing really there to kind of you know, sort of stand out from the crowd. I know the game was never intended to be heavy story related and shit before. You know, it's the shooter series has always been about the action and the shooting. Well, you know, it'd be nice to give the fucking big bad boss at the end some sort of personality that hasn't already been done about 500 times over. It would have been nice. I'm getting a tiny bit concerned about my ammunition though. That is a slight concern. But I think there's a bit more in the shop. I hope there's a bit more in the shop. Because I'm down to just under 10k rounds now. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. That's a lot of enemies. And a lot of big ones too. God, I love this gun. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. just getting harder and harder to fucking dodge, you know, that's all. Jesus Christ, we're flying up in level. This is where just leveling up just goes really extreme. It's a mixture between my learning perk and my intelligence as well. It all helps towards how quickly I level up. It's I could level up easily about 6 or 7 times in this level, like, if this is anything to go by. I've already leveled up, what, 3 times so far? Oh, come on. There we go. Bam. Like, just in this room alone, I've gone through over 2,000 rounds. We're going into 3,000 now in about a minute. I'm starting to wonder should I have held on to the pistol. Would have come in handy against these more sort of singled out enemies, because this gun is it's a really widespread gun, so it works more effectively in groups as opposed to just 1 or 2 singled out enemies. These guys just keep coming. No stopping. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've gone through half the enemies. There we go. I'm trying my best here just to take out these big guys. Like, my ammo is just being eaten alive here. There we go, now we're sucking diesel. Holy crap. All the guys are these fucking plasma rocket launchers, or whatever you want to call them. I think I'm going to have to go back for ammunition, because I'm really starting to run low. Health station. That comes in handy. It always comes in handy. Whoa! Shit. There we go. The only problem with this now is that the last boss is about as interesting as the shooter series gets. It's a typical Sigma team boss. It's not terribly interesting. It's just a bit of a... It's kind of the zombie version of the Alien Shooter 2 boss. It's not that interesting, and it's just one of those where you just keep on shooting and that's it. There we go. Come on, give us some ammunition, will ya? We're running low here. Mega health will do very nicely though. What's that I just picked up? What the hell is that thing? Let's check it out, shall we? Oh, well, that'll come in handy. Should we need it? Yeah. Now we're talking. You know what? I'm gonna fire some rockets in there. Sod it. I'm gonna save my my machine gun ammo. I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna keep firing this into there. And I think it was here now that the game screwed up for me before. So I think the fact that these guys are here, I don't think we're gonna have that problem. The thing about rocket launchers is I don't particularly find them very interesting weapons. They just, you know, they just do the job and they do what they're meant to do, and that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna bring my health up to 20. Up to the 20 mark, and then I'm gonna probably leave it at that and do the rest in accuracy. But it seems to take out these guys pretty quickly, so I don't really care. Holy crap. That was a nice find, wasn't it? Oh crap, here we go. I think I might bring the machine gun out for this one. Ah, where did you come from? Sure, should I say where did you guys come from, because there's bloody more than just one. Oh, bollocks. I've used several hundred rockets already. I've used about 200 rockets. Because I had about 700 in it when I first got it. There's another one down. Right. Fire! This is gonna get messy. You gotta love it all the same. There we go. Whoa, 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 I'm getting snuck up on here. I'm surprised my armor's holding out here. I actually didn't think this armor would hold out, but it has. But I suppose it is the tougher equivalent of what I was wearing as well, which does help. I've probably just saved myself about 4,000 rounds. Those guys really hurt if you don't have armor on. What a bloodbath. Oh, fuck. At least there's a health station right beside me, so that does help. I don't think they ever actually run out those health stations. I think you can just keep on going to them. They seem to just keep doing the job anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take back out of this for a minute. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. It's just crazy how many of those big guys there are with those rocket launchers. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Come on. Just take a few of these rockets and just die off. Like you're supposed to. But I suppose it's not going to be that easy, is it? Because it never fucking is. I like this rocket launcher actually, and I'm not generally much of a fan of them. Holy crap. I've still got 2 flasks to destroy. Wow. This is insane. There's not even any normal zombies anymore, it's just all the big ones now. How does one guy carry this many rockets anyway? But you know, I don't like the whole realism thing sometimes. Sometimes I like things to be a bit silly. You know, you're never going to be able to carry about 700 rockets on you, are you? So, yeah, you know, the realism goes out the window, but I don't mind that. In some ways I prefer the sort of silly, unrealistic side of things, because when you're playing a game, you don't want it all, you don't always want it to be like really, really realistic. You know, it's probably why I'm not really a fan of the likes of the Modern Warfares and things like that, because you know, I like my games to, you know, have a certain amount of unrealistic in them, and those games I kind of focus primarily on realism and that. Like, you know, I miss the old days of shooters, you know, like games like this where they just, you know, they don't give a fuck, they can do whatever the hell they want, and you know, they don't have to stick to realism, and it's fun. It's what makes a game fun, and it's what I miss in the old FPS games as well, like the old school ones like Quake and Doom and things like that. You know, it was just completely and utterly unrealistic, but it was still a lot of fun, that kind of way. I always love those games. I still play the old games even today. Like, the only company that's really making such mad mayhem games nowadays is Crow Team, who create the Serious Sam series. They're the only ones that have really, you know, that have really outdone themselves in a sense of they're the boys that are, you know, sticking with the old school. Now my rockets are just about out. Check all rockets left. And I've got 14 rockets left, that's it. That medikit in there, and the health station. That'll do. Well, so much for my rockets. All 700 and something of them. Problem is I need to get these guys to sort of cluster together with this gun. Okay, I really don't want to go down there yet. Problem is they're gonna come after me anyway. More than likely. Yep. Saw that coming. I saw that coming from a bloody mile away. And God, there's only a couple of health stations around. Otherwise I'd be in deep shit. We'll put another one into that. Easy there, cowboy. I'm gonna run out of ammo here, aren't I? I'm gonna have to run back to the shop. Get more ammunition. Because I'm very quickly running out. Which is kind of insane. It's not really... Like I said, I've never finished this on Impossible before, so, you know, I've never actually gotten this far. So, in a sense, I'm not used to running out of ammo. Not like this, anyway. This is just absolutely crazy. And I'm leveling up just as equally crazy as well. It's a little bit insane at the moment, to say the least. I'm just getting guys blowing the crap out of me all the time. Right. Okay. Well, we've got plenty of medikits. I don't remember picking up that. Okay. Right, let's just get a breather for a second. I'm nearly leveled up again too. This is insane. Okay, I need to check. I need to check again. Sorry. There's not too many of them left, so we might just about survive this without having to go back to the shop. Where is he? Oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think I've ever run out of ammo in any of the shooter games. This will be a first if I do. Ow. This will definitely be a first. Stop, there's only one flask remaining. Stop! There's only one flask remaining. Alright, we're near the shop now, so we might as well just, you know, stock up. That's worth a fortune. That's the second time I've done that. How much is that costing to repair? Way more than I can afford right now. What is that? Wow. I'm not gonna bother with it though. Okay, let's move on. I just want to get a little bit of extra ammo. They obviously forgot to add in the music to this level too. There's been no action music at all. Ba-ding-ding. Alright. All that's left is to go up this way. And then we're done here. Oh! Fuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? These guys are everywhere. There's one over there. There's one over to the right as well. Well, there's several of them over here. Just die already. Now we're good. Holy shit. What are you doing? It's all over now. I just thought I'd try and do some sound effects in with it. Love it. Right, I think we're done here. Or maybe not. There's still enemies around here somewhere. There's a secret I haven't found yet, actually. It's not down there. Come out, wherever you are, secret. Let me in! Why do you make me go the long way? Okay, go to elevator. Well, that's where I plan on going. Okay, that Yeah, okay, I went up this vessel. I'm just trying to find the last secret. It's very like a level in Alien Shooter where the barriers kind of only go down after you've killed them. Let's see. Hello? Anybody still alive? Well, we had a couple of walkers to begin with, but that was about it. Uh-huh. There we go. There doesn't seem to be a lot in here, though. That was barely worth my time. Barely worth my time at all. Okay. Let us see. Right. Okay. Right, let's move on to the next level. Okay. Right then, let's see. Where's the shop? Oh yeah, the kick in the music this time. Holy shit! Hey, do I not even get a chance to have a say in this? No? You know, can I not even, you know, stop this episode so that I can, you know... Oh, fuck. Get in there. Holy shit. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had planned. Okay then. I am going to buy a shitload of ammo. Now I'm ready for you. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna use this. Reserve my ammunition. I will stop this now in a second. Oh, fuck. Where did you come from? All I was doing was trying to go to the shop so that I could stop the recording and start the next one right there. Well, no, you wouldn't even give me the chance to do that, would you, you assholes? Hey, rockets! Okay, now is a good time for me to end this part, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.